Today's horoscope, Taurus July 26, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You're not always the most forthright about your primal desires. However, today, you could be singing a very different tune. As the glorious and sizzling sun peers over to feisty and mighty Mars, the planet of sex and passion, you'll be only concerned with one thing: getting it on and getting off. This sassy and spontaneous drive could align singles with someone who tickles their fancy and makes them beg for more. Couples should use this magnetic fire to focus on hitting the greatest heights of ecstasy together in the bedroom. You may not even make it to the bed if you're already eyeing each other up. What will you come up with? New ideas will emerge as Mercury enters Virgo, its domicile and exaltation. Your creative juices will be flowing during this mercurial transit. The cosmic messenger can help you overcome any creative blockages. Since there will be so much to consider, you may have several passion projects going on at the same time. As long as you do your research, your passion projects will not fail. Do not get in your head about any imperfections so that you can let your creativity flow while you work. With Mars turning retrograde later in the year, and while this is after he leaves your income sector, it means that he is slowing down, and while only here for a few days more than the normal 6 weeks, each day with the warrior planet of the cosmos here is pure gold. Especially when there is the kind of support across the income, work and career fronts never witnessed before. You can make the best of a rotten situation by looking for deeper meaning and staying focused on your goals. In fact, if this could always be the case, there would be no rotten situations. It's possible to look deeper and see the forest for the trees while the aspect of the day exerts its energy, making what we want and what we are able to achieve more aligned. Test your strength when you exercise and acknowledge the part of you that wants things to work out. Take care that you don't get caught up in unhealthy competition. Living up to perceived standards could become a never-ending exercise in one-upmanship. It might not make a lot of sense when you step back and look at it. It can be easier on this day to fall into this kind of trap. Try to remember that the standards you live by should be set by yourself, and not by what others determine to be required. Live happily, securely, and within your means. The moon's departure from your career sector yesterday has killed 2 birds with 1 stone. The first is to leave you with your professional instincts and imagination fuel, just as Mars' return to your income sector over the weekend has invigorated things across the income, work, and career fronts. The second is that this has taken the pressure off the planets in your home and family sector, just as the sun's clash with Pluto earlier in the week put your work and life balance to the test. This will see any pressure dial back while leaving you emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware professionally, and especially when it comes to a need for balance. While the spirit of romance got a boost thanks to the weekend's full moon in an adventurous part of your chart and its friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno in your romantic sector, there is backup on the way. Mercury's return today, and Venus, the planet of love's return early next month, is about to turn that crack in the dam into a full torrent. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, let's dive into the exciting and invigorating energy that Mercury in Virgo brings. As Mercury enters its domicile and exaltation, your attention to detail sharpens, and the mercurial energy becomes exceptional. This is a time to embrace new learning opportunities, enhance your communication skills, and connect deeply with those around you. Let's explore how this transit can positively impact your life and bring about meaningful changes. Mercury in Virgo is a time of heightened mental acuity and sharp focus. You might find that learning new things becomes easier, whether it's picking up a new hobby, diving into a research project, or mastering a new skill. This transit is especially beneficial for writing, research, or public speaking projects. Have you ever noticed how certain periods make you feel more mentally agile and ready to tackle challenges? This is one of those times. The only potential catch-22 of this transit is a slight increase in anxiety. While your mind is sharp and your intelligence is astounding, you might feel a bit more anxious than usual. Remember, it's all about balance. Use this heightened awareness to your advantage without letting it overwhelm you. Have you ever turned anxiety into a positive force, perhaps by channeling it into productivity or creativity? Passionate impulses are a good thing during this transit. You'll find yourself reacting sensitively toward those you care about, which can help resolve any outstanding issues or render them unimportant. If you're single, this could be a time of magnetic attraction, where you might even flirt with or meet the love of your life. For those in relationships, this energy can reignite the spark and deepen your connection. Have you experienced a period where everything seemed to align perfectly in your relationships? Physically, you're feeling in good shape, and it's a great time to improve your fitness and vitality. However, remember to consider your limits to avoid any injury. Conserve your energy where you can, as attempting too much can undermine your well-being. What are your favorite ways to stay active and healthy? Spend some time with those you care about most, and share your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. Being open and honest about your feelings helps strengthen your relationships. If you don't divulge how you feel, your loved ones might get frustrated, thinking you have no time to spend with them. Have you ever had a heart-to-heart conversation that brought you closer to someone special? You feel optimistic and relaxed, especially when meeting others. This is an ideal time for friendships and creating new ones. Be adventurous, get out, and meet people. Your charm and ease make you a magnet for meaningful connections. At work, your approach to meetings and discussions is productive, and in your personal life, you're most in your element when socializing with a group of people. Have you recently made a new friend or rekindled an old friendship? Share your stories of connection and camaraderie. Let's celebrate the joy of friendship together. We'd love to hear from you. How are you planning to harness the energy of Mercury in Virgo? What new skills or projects are you excited to tackle? Your insights and experiences can inspire and guide others on their own journeys. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's create a vibrant community of learning, connection, and growth. Remember, this is a time filled with opportunities for intellectual growth, meaningful connections, and personal well-being. Embrace the positive energy, trust your instincts, and make the most of the new connections you form. Your financial world is thriving, and with the right mindset, you can continue to achieve great things. Let's make today a day of intellectual prowess, meaningful connections, and shared wisdom. Thank you for being part of this journey toward growth and personal enrichment. We look forward to hearing your stories and tips in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to thrive and reach new heights.